Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Complete to Marquise Brown. Touchdown, Minnesota. The kicker on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, check. 21. Check right 21.
First down, Vic. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the shotgun, it's Vic. Eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. And now it's 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Vic escaping the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Easy.
Following the interception here, Rivers. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Jordan Evans, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, echo. Hey, 79. Check 99.
Throwing Rivers. He's going deep for Brown. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on first and goal.
Two-jet bombers. Two-jet bombers. Yep.
Check the call.
You're out. Look, squeeze. Hey, Foxtrot. Fire.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Vic to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Vic readies to throw. Being chased out left. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Andy Isabella with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons use the short field. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points. But he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
180.
And
180.
I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
At the 44-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rivers to throw it. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 18. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Under 10. Check. Crunch. Watch twist.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down by William Jackson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Vic buying time to his left. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 33 as we ironically approach 3:33 remaining in the quarter. It's a play fake. Now Vic. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Vic forced out to his left. That's complete to the tight end, Broniker. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be second down. Throwing again on second down. Vick dancing to his left. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
Here we go, G. Here I come.
To throw, Vick. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Barkley. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Throwing, Vick. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Coming after you. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They run it again with Williams. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Bring that. Hey, bro, 80.
54 miles. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Here's Rivers. He's going to loft one. Deep left side. Touchdown, Vikings. As his guys are in for 6. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
We eat it here. Let's go.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Next to score, Vikings 56, Falcons 41.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Markel Lee in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Check 43.
Here's Vic. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
56.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying,